G'day guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the next part of our Palek valve tester. It's an ET3 and we've learned so much information of this one. We've got a schematic, we've got our user manual, everything. Now we did initially get a manual which was VCT, not a ET3. A little bit different. Slightly different operation, slightly different on the circuit, but thanks to our friend Kevin Chant from kevinchant.com. Kevin, thank you very much. We've got lots of information on this old girl now. So as we go along, we'll go through it, have a look. I'll probably put the manuals on my Google Drive so that you can download them if you've got one of these, or more information or whatever. There's enough information in here to get past a rebuild and so forth. As for inside them, guys, there's not very much inside. This is mainly cleaning up. I want to be able to use this machine, especially with our Phillips P-socket up there. If we have a look inside, which we've had it open, if you saw the video, if not, link is, where is it? It's up this side somewhere. Maybe it's that side. Nope, I'd say it's right there. And it will take you back to when we first had a look at this little unit. Now, inside it, not a hell of a lot of things going on. Big transformer, multi-tap windings, a really big waxy there. I bet it's leaky. We've got a little neon lamp there. Lots of... I think that's only a coil. I don't think that's a... Yeah, I think it's a coil. It looks a little bit like a selenium rectifier, but I don't think it is. We've got to check these resistors. Fairly low value wire wound resistors there that look fairly precise. Body end dot, so we've got 41K. Or 40 and 340K. And these fellas, 10K, a 10K and a 1K. That's about all there is in this thing, except wiring. There's a pot here. We'll have to have a look at him and make sure he's working normally. The switches are very, very tarnished. Now, I know what you guys are going to suggest as far as cleaning switches. Yes, we may have to get some for the switches. These look pretty awful. Not real sure how we'll go cleaning these, but I'm sure we will go okay. Worst comes to the worst, you can take these apart, but oh boy, that's a big job. I don't want to do that. So hopefully we can get this thing working by just cleaning the switches up a little bit, cleaning the front panel up a little bit. We know the meter works. We tried it in the last video. I've learnt lots about it since then, as far as setting our line voltage, our merit, our line adjustment. Yeah, we've learnt heaps. So the only thing we haven't learnt, I think, was our two banana sockets here, which we did think they were ground sockets or something, but no, they're not. So I'm just not 100% sure on those at the moment. We'll go through the manual. We'll work out a little bit about it. Okay, so for a start, I'm going to do some initial cleaning, try and get this thing in a little bit better order, and we'll drag out the circuit and start testing a few things. This is our neon. Now the neon works obviously through this capacitor. It's a 0.05 and yeah, some sort of little neon, but all this is loose here, and that's also on the transformer. So yeah, I don't know whether someone may have had this off and looking at the neon, it wasn't working or something. That will give us our valve leakage and stuff like that. You guys know all about that anyway. Okay, I'll start cleaning and we'll come back to it. Rightio, now I've given it a nice bit of a spruce up. She looks quite clean, looks quite presentable. The case come up, well, excellent. Yeah, I've got to put the handle back on it after I clean it up. But overall, there's inside the case. I mean, this thing is almost like new. The back, and there's the top. So it's come up rather well. Now the thing is, I was going to take you through the circuit on this. There is not one circuit anywhere exactly the same as an ET-3 Palek. There is VCT, there is ET4, there's ET2, there is no ET3. And nope, they're not compatible whatsoever with the circuitry. They're close, but they're not the same. Okay, now on the back, I don't know, guys, we're going to need to have a bit of a look at the switches. They're very tarnished. I'd sort of like to get them a little bit better. Now, don't quite know what to use on them. I'm going to have a think over the next day or so. This is just a bit of an update of where I'm up to and what's next. I have checked the resistors there and there. These are wire wound and they're okay. They're all within spec, well, of what they say. There's one up here, which, once again, is 40k, there's a 40k, there's a couple of 10ks, there's a 1k, there's a 1k underneath, and they all measure exactly. So this little fella here, which I thought was a choke or something, it's a selenium rectifier. It's just a diode, okay? So to rectify, well, some of our circuitry, I guess, for the metering system. It's a shame I can't actually follow the exact diagram of this particular one, and I'm not going to sit down here for 50 hours working out these switches. As far as tarnish, well, yeah, we'll have to get some sort of spray that will remove a little bit of oxide off them. Down here we've got a 200 ohm pot, which is the adjustment for your line level, I think. No, it's not. It's range level. Sorry. He's up here. Okay, so it's that fella there. 200 ohm. These are for your top caps on either side. If you've got a top cap, there is no lead there at the moment. I'm be making one up and going from there. Now, capacitors. Well, there's one, a waxy, which is a 0.05. That's all I can see in there. There is no other capacitors, and it's just in line with our little seeing eye here, our little neon that indicates shorts or not. Now, he's not quite, I don't know whether he works actually. He's not quite straight in here. I want to straighten this up, push him through a little bit. He's a little bit tight on here, so I just want to, when I'm replacing the cap, I'll do this fella. And, well, that's about all I can shed on it. So this is a Palek ET3. No other numbers are the same. Okay, so there he is. And otherwise, we'll give all the sockets a little spray and a clean up. But the switches, yeah, they need a bit of attention. They're not real good, but I think this will work fine. So what I'm going to do now is the power cord I've cut off because it was all falling apart. So new power cord on this, and pretty easy. Active, neutral, and ground is to a little bracket here. So that's it. Unfortunately, I can't put the plug on it because it goes through the hole in the back. Yeah, not a brilliant idea, but anyway, we'll make it long enough so we can put the back somewhere else, and then we can put some valves in this and see if we can get any sort of readings. I've got another 151 valve tester here. We can compare the two on the same valve and see, is it roughly, is it within spec sort of thing? But, well, there's not much you can do with it other than resistors out of spec, which they're not. All right. I'm going to find something that will remove a little bit of oxide and build up there. I guess deox it, but I don't have any here. I'm looking for the next best thing. Anyway, I'll go away. We'll put a cord on it and we'll do some goodies, and I'll be back. I've got my new power cord on and it's fed through. Yes, I fed it through there. New grommet, a new grommet around our neon up here, relocated it, pushed it forward a bit, cleaned all the switches. Yes, I don't have deoxit, you know that. We've been through that deoxit thing many, many times. But I'm sure the switches will be okay. Clean them all up. And yeah, there's our neon. He now protrudes through the front. New grommet there. The top cap connectors, they're both tightened up. All these sockets are being cleaned. So yeah, now it's a matter of there's a switch here that doesn't quite line up properly to what it should do. It should go a little bit forward on the 3, and that will put it up at the line. So this one, not sure. He goes past the end there, probably doesn't matter, but it's correct there. This one needs a little bit of alignment there. These are just silly little things that I'll be doing. Yeah, that's okay. That one's okay. And that one's okay. So, yep, all the rest are okay. I've put a bit of spray in the merit switch. So, guys, I think I'll just trim these up, realign them, and to make this easier, I'm going to sit it in the case, actually. It's a little bit hard to... I'm sure everything will work here. It's a little bit hard to work on it like this. So I'll just do that, and I'll be back when we get it in the case. And let's try a valve. Now, seeing I've been mucking around, I'll just close the door for a sec. Now, seeing I've been mucking around with the mains cord and everything else, I'll put it through the dim bulb just in case I've done something wrong. Don't think so. Okay, plugged him in. Dim bulb, we're on 240 volts. Dim bulb on that little fella. Now, switch this on. Okay. Well, that's a good sign. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty snazzy, I reckon. Yeah, if I can get the reflection off it there. Sorry you guys aren't straight on, but yeah, that's what you get. That's not too bad, I suppose. Line adjust for now, voltage adjust. Well, we're up the end there, so that's correct. So line and shorts. Well, I don't know now. Now's the time to go and get the sheets on this and work out what settings for a common valve. What valve will we get? Maybe a 6v6 is pretty common. We'll probably get a rectifier. We'll get a 5x3 or something like that. Okay, here we go. Now, I've managed to find the exact sheets for this thing. Haven't found the circuit. There is no, just cannot find the circuit that's the same as this one inside. But anyway, this is the main thing. So as you can see, we've got, well, point them out here first, our switches A, B, C, D. Well, both those are D because they're both filament, and E. Okay, so up along the top here, we've our switches. We've got A, B, C, D, and E, and the settings for each switch per whatever valve we're using. Now, I've dug out a tired old 6v6. Okay, I think this come out of an old radio of some description here. But anyway, that's what I'm going to test to see, well, how it reads on this thing. Now, 6v6. First of all, we turn this on and we put him on there and we go to line. Okay, and we set our line voltage. So that's just, I don't know how you guys are aligned there with Parallax, but a little bit high. Yeah, spot on. Okay, it says line test up there, so the line is spot on. Okay, that's about it as far as setting it up. Now we're looking at a 6v6 there. Okay, so our A selector, as you can see, selector A for merit and heater continuity. We're only doing merit at the moment to see what the actual emission is. 6v6. So we set A on 5. So that's this fella here, A. So we set him to 5. Now, heater continuity, okay, B here. And for 6v6, it is 7. Okay, so B, which is here, goes to 7. C. Now, C is circuit. Now, which one's marked circuit? This one. Okay, we've only got 3 positions here. On the 6v6, it's position 3. Okay. 6.3 volts, of course. That's it. If we take it around to the end, 25, it then transfers to here, 25, and then it goes 32, 45, 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, 117 volt on the filaments. So, yeah, quite handy because you can test just about any American valves with this, any valves with a string or something like that, European stuff, yeah, so quite handy. Now, this one, the range is E, and for a, where are we? I'll try and hold this still for you. The range is 29. All right, and that is for the 6v6. I think. Wish I had a ruler. Let me have a look here. I'm holding it sideways. Yeah, it's 29. So range 29, just before 30. Okay, that's set up now for a 6v6. We plug in our 6v6 into, well, there's only one socket this one goes into. That's the thing about this. You really don't have to know the socket numbers. An octal fits an octal. A loctal, you've got 5 pin, your 7 pin, and of course your Phillips P connector up here, the various ones here. I'm not 100% sure of these yet. No doubt I will be. Plug him in, and well, as we can see, we've got a filament. Okay, we'll let him heat up. And when we want to test this, we don't touch anything. We push the merit switch. So I'll just let him warm up for 30 seconds or so. And after that, we'll do a shorts test on this as well. I'm not real sure on how to do the shorts test yet, so we'll do that together. Okay, merit, here we go. Whoa. Oh, he's still coming up. Yeah, he's getting there. Still this side of the question mark, so yeah, I knew he was fairly tired. I think he come out of a radio that was, yeah, fairly, well, had a lot of hours on it. Okay, we may get up to the question mark, but that 6v6, I'm certainly, it'd be my last resort to put in a radio to see if the radio is actually working. I wouldn't leave it in there. Okay, we're up to, well, I guess that's 50% out of 100, and it's struggling there. It's right on the question mark. So there you go, guys. So that's, yeah, fairly tired. Okay, now we've got a 5Y3 GT. Okay, once again, octal. Now, I will find my 5Y3 here. Now, because it's a twin diode, more or less, 5Y3, there's two sets. Okay, the element selector on number 4. Yep. 5Y3. Sorry about the arms. I'm doing that while I'm reading. B switch on number 8. Okay. Circuit number 3, which it's on, and filament 5 volts. Put that on 5. And what do we got here? 57 for the gain. 57, that's about there, about right. Okay, we'll put him in and see if we get anything out of him. There we go. Now, probably can't tell whether the getter's sort of got this covered on the top of this one, but yes, we do have a filament in there. But you won't see that in the camera. He's definitely lighting up. Okay, so there's 2 tests for this one, one for each side of the 5Y3, the diode. Test 2 is number 6, so we go 4 and 6. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes, look at that. Good one. Number 6. Oh, not quite as good, but by gee, not too bad, is it? That's a very good 5Y3. Well, I guess this thing is telling me the correct figures. Don't know, I've got nothing to compare it with at the moment. We may do a comparison I just wanted to see how this worked. Go back to 4, and yes, full output, 100%. Go back to 6. Yeah, 90, 93. Very good. Okay. Right. Now, guys, I've got a brand new TNX 6AQ5. Don't know where this come from. It's just a brand new old stock. 6AQ5. So, is it in the list? Believe it or not, guys, I can't do this one for you. We've got 6AQ6, 6AQ6, and then goes down to a 6AL5. So we don't have a 6AQ5, and I don't know of any equivalents with that. Let me grab another valve randomly. I'll just pause this and we'll see what we can do. I did want to try a 7-pin, maybe a 1-volt tube, maybe a 1T4 or a 1S5 or something like that. Well, I don't have a small 1-volt tube at the moment. I want to test that socket actually. The 7-pin. There is no 9-pin socket on this thing, but I do have that on my other tester, so not a big drawback. But things like this one I wasn't able to test, a 1D4. Got no idea, and my other tester doesn't have the correct sockets. So let's see what we can do here. 1D4. Okay, so 1D4 is selector 3, and B is, where are we here? 5. So selector 3, B, number 5. Okay, circuit number 3, which we're already on, and filament number 2. So this filament 2. Okay, it's a 2-volt tube. It's not a 1-volt tube. I thought it would be, being a 1D4. I'm not sure of all this. And 29 on our little range control. Okay, now, which one does this plug into? You've got that arrangement of pins, which would be this one. Okay. I've got no idea whether that's, probably wouldn't see it glow on a 2-volt tube. I'm guessing that's the correct socket. What socket does it say? 1D4. It doesn't actually say which socket. It's a 6-pin. This is only a 5-pin, so it's got to be it. Okay, merit. Ah, there we go. Good. 64%? Or 64 on the meter. I guess that's in around 64%. So that 1D4 is a good valve. Excellent. Okay. Now, let's try the little fella. I've got a little diode here, a 6AL5, isn't it? 6AL5. Let's try him. And here we go. this'll wrap it up, guys. I might try some other stuff, but we won't do it in this test. I would like a Phillips tube. I might have to find one there. 6AL5. Okay. Number 2 on here. And number 4 on here. And C is number 3, and he's 6.3 and 27 and around there, and plug him in. And we might see a glow on this one. I can't see any glow. Yes, I can. There's something around the bottom of him. And oh, he's coming up. He's still warming up. That's good. Now this socket, I'm just making sure that little socket's okay. Yeah, he's making it into the green, so that's a 6AL5. Now, being a diode, we have 2 tests here. Test number 2 is position 7. So it's number 2, AL5, and number 7 on test 2. Okay, so that fella, yeah, he's 60%, that's all right. And number 7, he's dead. Jim. Okay. I'm just going to check this. 6AL5, yeah, number 7. 3, 4, 1, 6.3, 23, 23. So the rest are okay, and it's test number 7, unless I have a dicky switch, but I doubt it. No, nothing. Number 2, fine. About 65. Might even push 70. But yeah, maybe one side of this little fella is just not going. He's not lighting up. There is 2 filaments. They are parallel together. So I don't know why that 6AL5 is not working. One more, guys. 6AU4. A 6AU4. Can we test it? 6AU. No, I can't. Once again, has to be on the other one. 6AQ6, and then it goes to a 6B. So there's no U there on that one. Bummer. Okay. I'll round up one more for you. I'll round up something special. And what I've dug out is a little battery tube again, a 3S4. Very similar to the 3V4 in the audio out of the little battery sets. So 3S4, I won't bother showing you the book again. I think you're all familiar with that. Number 3. Okay. What have we got? B is on 5 and C is on 2 this time. 1.4. This, here we go, on the filament. And we should all know that. And 40. Okay. So, let's plug this fella in. See what happens. Now, these little fellas don't take long to heat up. And, whoa, okay, he's a new tube, and, well, 70, what is he, 73, 72, Yeah, a good tube. And this one is a fairly popular little valve, a 6SK7. Okay, so let's look up here, a 6SK7. Number 4, and then we go to B, number 7, and number 3, which is on here, 6.3, no, not that one, 6.3, and 30 on the gain. Okay, and plug him in. Can't see him now. The other thing that I haven't got at the moment, guys, is the top cap. I need a banana plug and a probably a little alligator clip to go onto the top cap of the valves on either side. I don't have that at the moment. We'll try that down the track and I'll get back to you on that, probably on the next video or something, and just let you know how it worked. Okay, let's try him. And he's certainly good. 6SK7, and there is only one test with that. It's yeah, it's only a 7-element tube, so just making sure of all my settings. Nope, she's right. 78%. There you go, guys. There's my little Palek valve tester, and well, boy, she's a beauty. Now this isn't marked off, but if we turn this around here and then go one more, it turns it off, and you can probably hear the buzz of the transformer as it's going. All right, so I really want to try a Philips. I don't have one here, ECH 35 or EFB 33 or 35 or something. I'd like to try one of them. We will as we go along, but at the moment I want to wrap this video up. There you go, guys, and I will also do a special mention. I did use Carl's capacitor, only one in that. And thank you to Carl for actually digging this up for me. So, yeah, Carl's the man. If you check him out on eBay for all your capacitors and vintage radio needs. Well, guys, that about wraps it up for the testing of the valve tester, the Palek ET3. Now, I haven't done the shorts testing. We've got to make up the lead for the grid cap. We'll do all this maybe a little bit later on and do some comparisons with my other little valve tester, which is this fella. That's my other tester, and a little 151. It's only a bubby tester, but between the two of them, should cover most valves that I need anyway. So I hope you enjoyed just the overview of this thing, testing it. I think it's going okay. We're going to do a little bit of comparison, but this is a long enough video for this one. And we'll probably do another video just on just comparisons of a few valves, just to see, is it 100%? This little fella seems to work quite well, but this one, well, yeah, it's a bit of an unknown. Okay, so there's not much else to do with this one. I hope you've enjoyed, well, a bit of an insight of what's inside these things. I can't do much with it except, well, it's switches, one cap, one of Carl's caps, and yeah, basically it appears to work. So hope you've enjoyed the ride, and please remember to subscribe and hit the bell. If and give us a thumbs up. Really helps the algorithms of the channel. A like is really important, really. And where are we? Where are we today? Down there somewhere. Buy me a coffee. If you, it just helps me buy bits and pieces to restore these fellas and keep the videos going. Okay, until next time. Bye for now.